Hey, this is Jyotna Ramachandran here, and in this episode we are going to talk about what are some of the attributes that you need to have in order to become not just an author but a super successful author. I'm sure you're watching this video because you're curious to know if you have what it takes to be a successful author. After working with hundreds of authors, I have seen some common traits that the most successful authors have, and I thought I'd just break it down so that you can figure out if you already have some of those attributes or if you may want to develop some of them. So here is the thing. Nobody is born with these attributes. I would be lying if I say that you need to be born, you need to have these skills inborn inside of you. That is really not true. All these attributes and skills can be imbibed if you are committed to becoming a successful author. So let's begin. The first attribute that we're going to talk about is clarity. As an author, you need to have absolute clarity on why are you writing the book. The clarity of purpose, I think, is the most important attribute that an author needs to have, because once you have that clarity as to why are you writing the book, everything else falls in place. You will get clarity of who your reader is, what are your reader's problems, how do you want to solve that problem through your book, how do you need to outline your book. Every single thing will fall in place once you have that clarity of purpose. Your purpose for writing that book is going to be like your North Star that's going to guide you throughout the writing and publishing journey. So make sure that you're absolutely clear as to why are you writing that book. If you haven't thought about it yet, then take this as an opportunity. Just pause this and go ahead and make a list of all the reasons why are you writing the book. And this is something that's really personal for you, because usually authors tend to write books for common reasons like getting more popularity, being recognized as the expert in their industry, make some money on the side, or getting those speaking opportunities. These are the usual reasons why people write their books. But if you drill down and ask yourself further why questions, you will actually get to the root cause as to what makes you become an author. So that's the first attribute, clarity. The second attribute is confidence. The fear of failure is actually sometimes overrated, because we most of the times think about the fear of failure, but very rarely we talk about the fear of success. And a lot of us have the fear of success, which actually stops us from doing the bigger things like writing a book. Many times we lack that confidence within us. We think that we are not a good enough expert, we really don't have the knowledge to become an author. What really qualifies me to write a book? Am I really so good? What if people laugh at my book? What if nobody reads my book? Now these are the self-limiting beliefs that we have because of the lack of confidence in our own expertise and the knowledge that we have. So if you too suffer from that imposter syndrome that is draining your confidence, here is the antidote. Stop comparing yourself from people who are ahead of you in your industry. Instead, look at the people who are a few steps behind you. Look at the people who are in the position that you were a few years ago, and those are your target readers, and they are waiting to read a book that is more relatable, that is just a few steps ahead for them. Thinking about them will automatically give you the confidence you need to become a successful author. The third attribute that one needs to have to become super successful is compassion. Now by compassion, what I mean is truly caring for your reader. Now a person, even without too much compassion, can still become an author, but here we are talking about becoming a super successful author, and for that you need to truly care about your readers, because your success is dependent on lots of people buying your book and raving about it, and unless they are able to feel that connect, the book may not sell beyond a point. So if you really care about your reader, you will figure out a way to make your book truly serve your reader. So you will not get stuck in thinking about how good your writing skills are, how good your English is and all of that. Instead, you will start thinking about the reader, and that will make the book really helpful and useful for the reader. So your compassion towards the reader will get translated eventually in the sales of the book. So here's my advice. You could write your book for a variety of reasons, but the foundation has to be of service to the reader. that brings us to the fourth attribute, which is commitment. Now, you may have the clarity, you may have the confidence and also the compassion, but without commitment, you will not be able to take massive action. By commitment, what I mean is having the drive to publish the book within a certain time period. So you can actually decide when is going to be your book launch date and start working backwards. If not, what will happen is you may have the intention to publish your book. However, you will get caught up by all the other priorities in your life. So unless you make your book project your number one commitment, it is never going to happen. I have another episode where I go in depth into how to make your book project your commitment. So make sure you check out the link to that right below this. But for now, just remember that unless you commit 100% towards this process of writing your book, it's never going to happen. It's always going to be your dream project. Successful authors make their book projects their priority. And finally, the fifth attribute that I see in almost all the successful authors is community. What do I mean by community? You need to have the vision to build a community around your book. Now, if your book is truly life-changing, if it's helping people build new habits, if it's helping people with some new strategies that they can implement, then it's not just going to help one reader, but a community of people will start practicing those things and they feel that bond amongst themselves, and that helps you to build that community. So a smart author will not just stop with their book, but they will also intentionally build a community related to that book so that it doesn't just help your community, it also helps you. Let me tell you how that works. Your community will obviously benefit because the members of the community will benefit from one another. They'll get inspired and motivated by seeing other people take action. So the community will continue to grow. In the process, you as the author will also benefit because this is a community of people who love you. They have loved the book. They are waiting for you to write the next book. They're waiting for you to launch the next product or course or coaching or whatever you have to offer. So it's also helping you to build your business. You don't have to just depend on the royalties that you earn from the book, but you know that you also have this community of people who are waiting to buy something from you. So that way you can also build your business in the back end. So every successful author understands the importance of community, and that's one attribute that they consciously have so that it benefits them as well as their readers. So let's do a quick recap of the 5 C's, okay? So that way you can remember it easily. The first C is clarity. The second C is confidence. The third C is compassion. The fourth one is commitment. And the fifth one is community. I'm sure you may have a few of these attributes already, but I hope this video helped you to identify that 1 or 2 other attributes that you may want to work on. I would love to know your comments right below this video, so make sure you share what do you think about these different attributes that an author should have, and if you're able to share a few more attributes that you think are very, very important for authors, please make sure you mention that as well so that we can all learn from one another. Also, before you leave, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to both my YouTube channel as well as the podcast. Till I see you in the next episode, happy authoring!